Howdy y'all, Damon Chief Jones, Brother Damon here, coming to you about DUI checkpoints, safety checkpoints, choke point checkpoints. Anyway, the majority of it is DUI checkpoints. Sometimes they'll say that, sometimes they'll say vehicle safety checkpoint or other checkpoint for missing people. Here's the questions we're always asked. What's my rights at a DUI checkpoint? The same rights you have in your living room. They're always the same. They never go up, they never go down. When you pull up to one, they ask you for driver's license, registration, insurance. You don't have to say a thing to them. You just have to look at them like they're out of place and out of time, which they are. They're doing something that's unconstitutional. So, you know, they got a right to ask and you got a right not to reply. What can you do? Remember, I'm not a bar card lawyer, bar card judge. This is absent legal intent, absent legal authority, and all that rigmarole. Okay, now having said that, with a little disclaimer, my 40 years of experience in law enforcement says that, for example, if I stop somebody, which I don't do this, but anyway, say if I'm one of these cops that does this checkpoint and asks you for a driver's license, you don't give it to me. Well, there ain't nothing I can do to you. Okay, now there's going to be some states and some statutes and some codes that say fail to display a driver's license upon the demand of a law enforcement officer is a jailable offense. However, you always have the right to remain silent. So you can either say, I'm going to remain silent, and that includes not performance. I'm not going to hand you a driver's license, registration, insurance, about a registration card, library card, school ID card. I'm not giving you nothing. Okay, and it's under the Fifth Amendment. So I'm remaining silent. Performance is inside of that. It's like a circle. Performance, it's inside that circle. Okay, so get that straight. That's the registration. That's everything. What's your name? Where do you live? Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Have you had anything to drink tonight? Those are discovery questions. Those are questions that an attorney asks. You do not have to help them build a case against you. No, you do not. If I'm going to go that route, I'm going to say, look, you're stopping me, you're detaining me. I consider myself under arrest because I'm not free to go. It doesn't appear. Can I leave? Can I leave now? And they say no. Well, then I'm under arrest. I'm going to invoke the Fifth Amendment. And that includes the right not to perform, which is the highest law. That's the constitutional law. Okay, so get it. Okay, be empowered. The more you yield and yield and yield and do anything and everything the police tell you, the more you enable them. Okay? And the more times that they decide that they're going to arrest you for invoking the Fifth Amendment, which the Constitution and Supreme Court decisions say they can't convert a right into a privilege and arrest you. They can't convert a right into a criminal charge. Let me back up. They can't convert a right into a privilege and issue a license, a permit, or charge a fee for it. They cannot convert a right into a privilege that is regulated when it's non-regulated and then arrest you by converting a right into a crime. Supreme Court is absolute clear on this. So say you go ahead and stand your ground and they go ahead and arrest you, okay? You pay your bond, you get out. You can go pro se or get you a bar card judge on his off-duty days, or a bar card lawyer, somebody that's going to represent you, or you can go pro se. But I have numerous court cases. You can look them up, you know, on Google, Bing, anything you want to, and I'll try to, over the next several days, to look up some of these case laws. And some of them are on my Sovereign Church of Jesus, sovereignchurchofjesus.com website. I've got a lot of case law and different things like that over there. If what you're looking for ain't there, you can let me know and I'll put it there. I'll try and start putting some of this stuff on YouTube. I'll probably come up with a YouTube thing that says, check the case, and I'll put it in description, or have my assistant do that, okay? Anyway, your rights are 100% all the time, period. Don't matter if it's vehicle safety inspection. When they ask you, will you do this? No, thank you. See, they're making an offer to you, and you're declining the offer. I offer to let you do this. They're calling it a demand or an order, Orders have to be paid for. If you place an order at Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Burger King, you place an order, orders have to be paid for. When they order you to do something, they actually have their order. That's a bill. You can submit a bill on their order, believe it or not. And a lot of people say frivolous, but a lot of cities, municipalities have paid the bill because it's a real bill. When you order, if they call the parts store and order something, they have to pay for it. If they order you to drive over here and park, well, then they placed an order. You drove over there and parked. You followed their order. They told you, stand here, it's an order. You did what their order said. Orders have to be paid for, okay? Rights, remedies, and recourse. I got it all over at the Sovereign Church of Jesus, and I'm fixing to put a thing over there. I'm going to put a basic template or basic generic instructions on things that I do and other people I know do, and it's up to you if you want to utilize it. It ain't advice. It's just out there as information. I'm an educator on behalf of God. So I educate my brothers and sisters, okay? So you can go there and look for that probably in the next few days. I'll get a generic one up, and I'll probably title it Sworn Affidavit Notice and Demand. And I'll probably put a couple different things on there. You can copy and paste, do what you want to with it. And you'll see that it works really good. Okay. This is Damon Chief Jones. Please like me. Please subscribe to me. I'm trying to come out with these videos, and people are telling me, you got to stay at 8 minutes or less so my attention deficit disorder doesn't blow out. I got people calling me on the phone. Keep it 8 minutes or less. Okay, well, I'm going to do this one 8 minutes or less just for you guys. Thank you. God bless you, and have a great day.